Well, I think you had one.
I have a new count up to report.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
I have to pull up the numbers.
From the Papa Max news
I
desk.
did the Canadian math earlier.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
And
So terrible.
who remembers when Professor Mark hosted the AMA?
Oh boy.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but this might. Well, okay. So then Mark told me he would buy me a couple beers.
Oh, Amanda got a drink.
Wow.
So it has been 527 days.
This week episode is brought to you by None of Secret Supply of Sauce, the best sauce known to mankind and available on shelf anywhere. Even when the freezer is full of sauce, there is still no sauce for you. You want some of Nona sauce? Too bad, only Nona decider gets the sauce.
This week's episode is brought to you by Worldwide Zilla Entertainment. WWZ is already dominating the action in the Theta NFT space with gyms available in Theta Zilla Club and Tygon's Discord with more coming soon, TM. And now they're ready to take their talents to ETH. You want interoperability? Come and get it. ETH projects will soon be able to host PFP battles in their Discords, all powered by Mactastic and Pixillas, the heroes we need but don't deserve.
Poppin's poppin' and lockin'. Magnum scrutinizing. Papa Max Podcast.
We are jumping into it. We jumped. Jammed.
Are we recording?
We are recording.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 26 of the Zilly Award-winning Poppin' Mags Pinecast. Mags, this isn't getting any easier.
The show?
Setting up for the show.
Hey, you won one Zilly, okay? And you think we could get our technical stuff together. At least we didn't have a guest. Look at the bright side.
Yeah, man, try to put a show together takes a half an hour just to get this far.
And we're recording again. I think that was me. We just talked about how we overcame the technical difficulties. Then we got disconnected.
Too soon.
So I'll click the Mies over the stop recording button, and we'll take it from there.
All right. Well,
You know what they call that in the biz?
Take two.
Take two.
All right. So are we going? Like, did the first part count, or do we have to go?
Oh, I think it counted. Hopefully, we'll find out.
Hey, everyone. We're
did that. We're going to start it over?
Yeah, but I think... all right. Is that not lost? Who knows? I have no idea at this point.
Okay. So
I'm flustered, dude. All right.
You just hey, everyone.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, it's not getting any easier. Here we go. We've already lost everyone that's even been hanging out with us. So let's get right to the count-ups and get on with the show. We got K-Fuel coming in 306 days late now. Our play staking index 325 days. The token drop is 408 days. Space junk 164 days. And I guess we have to start it here because 2 weeks ago I had made the audible to put gurus on the count up.
Yeah,
they were at 224 days at the time, and
that was your personal count up.
That was my personal, yes. Others have been waiting longer because I was 60th in line and I didn't get in. I wasn't in line from the beginning. So others have been waiting much longer than me.
Like me.
Like you and others as well. Some of the 10s. Not all the 10s and 10s, but so that Tuesday morning that episode dropped, since we haven't been able to talk about this yet, I got a DM from the guru himself, and he's like, "Oh, good news! I was able to speed yours up and work on it." And I was like, "Okay, first of all, I don't like that. Like, I wasn't trying to skip line here. I just was wanting to see the line. I wanted to see the line move. I'm not trying to skip line. I'm not no." But I also wanted to see the line moving. It's nice. It's nice to be in line for a roller coaster and see the roller coaster going, and being like, all right, there goes 60 people. At least I'm going to move up in line. So anyway, I get a DM, and he's like, "Oh, I'm almost done with yours." And he sends me over I had sent over Biggie Smalls, like the classic Biggie with the crown on it tilted to the side, like the iconic Biggie. And I was like, dude, just take this and just kind of like a New York City background in the back. And that's all I did. And just based on how he put the rest of them together, it's like, this is going to be so awesome when I get it. And I get it. And I think everyone that I showed it to was like, what is that? Didn't look like it was just thrown together. Not a big fan of it at all. And I don't know, man. The whole thing's got me frazzled a bit because I wasn't trying to skip line, and then all of a sudden now I would skip line and get one that I don't like one bit. So not sure what to do about that, but here we are.
Okay. Art is subjective, right?
Yeah, I mean, if that's the art that he wants to put out there, then I'm just, I don't like it. So I'll let it. It's just a disappointment. You saw it compared to all the other ones that have been done. There's no comparison. But what are you gonna do? So on we go.
Okay.
I did talk to our boy Slick while we were at ThetaCon this past week.
Shout out.
Got a little insight into K-Fuel. And listen, I think that being delayed this long on the K-Fuel was the right thing. But they just shouldn't have announced it when they did, right? Because it does seem like now they're going to have a proper token when it finally does come out. So it was the right move. It was just, they kind of got ahead of themselves a little bit, I think, and giving dates. So hopefully we've all learned from that.
Okay. Well, good to hear.
Yeah.
Did I don't have the date, but your boy Wes Sherwin, Outliers. Yeah. What's going on with that?
Dude, I have no idea. None. So yeah, that's a great question.
Even though he's your boy, I think we're gonna have to put him on the count up.
I mean, everyone's welcome to the count ups here. My boy, my girl, not my boy, not my girl. So yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's been radio silence. I've heard nothing, and yeah, that's a good one. We'll have to hey, interns, write that note down. Thank you. Yeah. So how about ThetaCon, dude? What'd you think overall?
Well, it was ThetaCon. No denying it. It was, right? I mean, can you have a ThetaCon without Chief? We did.
It didn't feel the same, for sure.
Didn't feel the same. I don't want to talk any more about replay. Let's just say my opinion is the exact same it was before. I don't know if yours changed with their presentation that said absolutely nothing.
Whoa. It didn't say absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they want us to buy more NFTs.
Oh.
I mean, they got this big, huge thing with CoinDesk, right? It was the announcement. And there's going to be NFTs to multiply your rewards. Well, what rewards, right? I mean,
yeah.
If these are Chuck E. Cheese coins, are we multiplying Chuck E. Cheese? And the best part is, our boy Theta York from over on the other side of the pond was with us. And he's able to access his RPlay because he's international. But guess what? He can't access
CoinDesk.
So
why would he?
So why is he going to get multipliers on something he can't even watch? So I don't think they thought this one through completely because they're expecting US to buy this when we can't get our tokens. And yeah, I don't know.
Hey, I say stick it to them. Stick it to everyone. Let's just stick it to everyone.
Okay. I'd prefer not to, but
it's not my call.
Oh,
I can't.
Oh, that's not you sticking it to everyone. That's them.
That's not me.
Oh,
it's not me. They're either defending them, and now they'll be crying about this.
But yes, this is our fault. We want the rest of the world to suffer with us rather than actually being able to enjoy these tokens with the rest of the world. So that's our fault for wanting to access to these tokens.
Yeah, I mean, the big appeal, one of the appeals of crypto is like permissionless, right? But not if you're from the lower 50 United States.
But yeah,
At least we got CoinDesk, motherfucker.
Yeah, hey, we got CoinDesk, and what we're doing with it, I don't know. So, yeah, how about our live show?
Oh man, what a fucking train wreck, am I right?
Yeah, it was pretty tough.
Yeah. It was I think it stands on its own and its own totalitarianism at that moment for the people that were there. I think people got what they wanted out of it. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it goes to show that, the show goes as far as what we put into it, and I mean, I didn't put anything into it, so that's
You
as far
wouldn't
as it went.
you wouldn't share your list of topics. That hurt. That
Well, first of all, the list was in my room, and uh, the whole debacle with the SPS secret event that no one can tell me even what time it was. Oh no, that was the next day. Never mind. No, I don't even know why. I just forgot my notebook. But I think I hit everything other than one thing. I wanted to talk about the German potato salad. So
Oh,
we
okay. Well,
they got spared.
okay.
No, it was just, hey, we had a good time. I'm glad that, I mean, we had a room full of people. That was crazy. We had people eating
There was 50
ribs in the back.
seats and they
Full.
basically all were full.
No, they
right?
were all full.
They were
And
all
then there
full.
was standing
Some
room,
standing room.
and laying down.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Wes one in attendance. How you doing?
Yeah, shout out.
I mean, yeah.
How you
seriously.
doing?
Yeah, and then obviously the highlight of that thing was the quiz, dude. You came through with that quiz idea, and I mean it worked to a charm
It
because
weeded out the
all of them.
It weeded out the people that don't listen and do listen.
It certainly did, because every single person that even made it as a wild card was somebody that I wouldn't have minded winning the whole thing. I knew them all, so that was good. The only one that was a little hairy was Guardians and his brother, who somehow entered the same exact answers on everything, which is strange. Yeah, I don't know what the odds are on that if you're a Vegas guy, but they both made it to the wild card round. Neither of them were lucky enough in the Pong Cup extravaganza.
I was on the edge of my seat the whole time, and I wasn't even involved.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, like, that was not what I expected, really, because when we did carnival games, obviously we weren't playing for 10 grand or anywhere near it, but we were playing sometimes for money that made a difference at the time. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't want to lose. But you are right, man, because the next day, so for everyone that wasn't there was a quiz given out at the live show, and the top 6 automatically qualified for the next round. And then there was 8 others that we had a wild card play in, and 2 of them qualified. So we ended up with eight people, and these 8 people were playing for the Dragon Prime Evolution. Once we got to those 8, we had a little mini golf putt off, right? I mean, there was 5 different, there was a 50 pointer, 100, 150, 200, 250. And we had everybody go pick a number 1 through 8, 5 different rounds. And at the end of the 5th round, the two top people made it to the finals. And dude, it was intense the entire time, especially when it got down to the finals. Like that final, the Pong game, beer pong, water pong, whatever you want to call it, 6 cups on each side. That it was hard to breathe. It was so heavy, the air.
Yeah, 6 cups as we call it.
6 cup final.
6 cup final. Yeah, that was a real back and forth extravaganza.
Down to the last cups. Yeah, it was wild. But just like I was saying, we used to play these kind of games all the time. And it was always like a fun environment, like, music, people laughing, having a good time. This was not that. This was like, this was serious. I mean, I didn't expect it, and I wasn't ready for it. And I feel like it took a lot of energy out of me, just even being in there. It was crazy.
Agree.
And nobody had the defensive prowess that you have playing Pong.
Playing six cup, yeah. Nobody.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I could have thwarted. I probably wouldn't have been as accurate on the offense, but I still think I would have had a couple more cups up there at
Defensive
the
player
end
of the
because
year.
yeah,
No doubt
they don't
about
play
it.
defense. I think they're just scared.
Yeah, etiquette. Who did not specify in the rules that you couldn't play defense,
Yeah, you have to play defense if you want to win.
especially for that. Yeah. So shout out Andrew won on the big win. Congratulations, dude. Um, obviously listening to this right now, the dude, he actually had the highest score on the quiz. I think you know that, but
Yes, I do. And
yeah.
defeated Jay Sanch.
Defeated Jay Sanch. Congratulations to Jay Sanch as well. He had a nice little consolation prize. So
Oh, did he?
yeah, he got
That's for both of us.
Sure, it's from both of us. One of those Verity's ThetaCon 22 NFTs from the Symbiote Creatives collection. So, yeah,
Right.
absolutely. That was a lot of fun. And I'm sorry to everybody else. There was supposed to be a giveaway if you made it to the golf part, and I totally forgot. But there was a bunch of D's nut shirts that were supposed to be given out to you, and they were left in the room. And this is where the chaos of the secret pineapple event comes into play, because we switched up the time and hustled this thing out so that we didn't interfere with the late night event that started earlier than I was expecting. And in the hurry, I forgot the D's Nut shirts upstairs, which we eventually were able to find home for them other places. So sorry about that, guys. I know you're disappointed.
Swampy didn't get one, though, but
I feel bad for
next
Swampy.
time.
Yeah.
Limited edition D's Nuts. D's Nuts also Zilly Award winning.
Yeah.
Blaze.
Yes.
How about it?
Yeah, Blaze, Symbiotes, most promising project. We had best use of tech was your boys R-Play, and Data Advocate Justin. So, congratulations to all of them, including us, and especially Blaze for sure. These nuts.
Yeah. What else? What else do we had from this event?
Well, it's funny because the event for me started on Thursday, and I was like, I reached out to Ivory. I knew he was going to be there. I was like, dude, we got to get a dinner going, and so we did. We put a dinner on the calendar for Thursday night, and I got a +1. So what do? I make sure my boy gets the invite, and so we're going along, chugging along. Thursday's just a nice quiet day. Not too much going on. People coming in. And then all of a sudden, here comes happy hour, and Margarita Mags shows up.
They were good. They were good.
So yeah, needless to say, the margaritas took control, and Mags didn't make it to the steakhouse with us. So.
Oh, you guys went to a steakhouse?
Yeah, we went to what'd you think we were going to? Popeye's Chicken?
Man.
We actually walked there, and I don't know if you got into the city over on 6th Street, 6th Ave, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm,
Did you go?
Sure.
I mean, that place
at some point.
Yeah, that place. Wow, it's like it reminded me of like Jersey Shore college bars, like riding a bull, a bunch of like Papa shots, like. It was very different than New York City. That's for sure. There's no street like that in New York City. There's places like that, but they're scattered all over the place. These things were right on top of each other, one after the next. It was wild. Yeah. But it was cool. And then obviously right around the corner from us was Rainy Street, which I'm pretty sure we heard till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning most nights.
Hey, live music.
Yeah, live bullhorn. It was what it sounded like more than music. But what are you going to do? Some people enjoy it. They live right there. They must love it.
They have to, yeah, if they live there.
So let's take a pause on ThetaCon and let's talk about your boy General Dole and the project that he sold to us. Los
boy.
Dorcos.
Okay.
So honestly, I saw the trailer come out.
The new trailer, the real
The new
trailer.
trailer. Yeah, the
Yeah.
actual trailer. And as I'm watching, I'm like, I didn't see any issue with it really. You know what
No,
I mean? I
same.
thought it was pretty cool. It looked like a funny, like same kind of style as Beavis and Butthead. Kind of like it's not the same show, but it seems like there's going to be the same kind of humor. Just some kind of crazy plot lines.
Yep.
Didn't have really much of a problem with it. Obviously, a lot of other people did. Everyone was on the train that it was this guy Mike Judge. Have you ever heard of him?
Yep.
So it wasn't Mike Judge. It was some guy
Chris.
named Chris.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Chris.
You invited him on the show.
I did, yeah, and I got ghosted so far. I'll reach out again. I'm persistent. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't me. It was one of the interns.
Oh, okay.
I don't. I'm way. I
You're
don't do
above that.
Way above
Right.
that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. So personally, for me, I didn't even realize there was an uproar going on. To be honest with you, because I saw it, I was like, oh, it's looks kind of cool. I don't hate it. It's way better than the teaser trailer where the guy's just sitting on the couch eating
Sure.
popcorn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to get your view on that. What'd you think?
I thought the trailer it looked a lot better. I was like, oh, this looks good. I was talking to a streaming exec, and she was telling me that it's a common thing to put the first episodes on YouTube. So, who knows if this, what's going on with the dorks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think putting it on YouTube.
I watch most of my content from YouTube, believe it or not.
There's a lot on there.
There's a ton on there.
It's
great.
I mean, it's not like it's where shows go to die, right? It's there's certainly still possibilities of getting on a platform from there.
It's better than putting on a website and putting out 2 episodes and then forgetting about the show.
Ooh, that's true. Shout out Space Junk. But yeah, no. So I didn't really see too much of an issue with it. I am kind of wondering, like, obviously it would be real cool, and I submitted my dork to be a part of it, and that would be awesome to see that be a part of the episode. But are these dorks anything other than like, oh, look at this character was in there? You know what I mean? Like, is there anything else to it? I mean, the whole project is still kind of an unknown, even now. But at the same time, I'm still intrigued by this show that is seemingly coming out. So I'm not in a hurry to just dump.
And no, same. But it did say now December, right? I think before it looked like November, right?
Okay, I didn't see that. No.
Remember we talked about the calendar?
Oh, right. Yeah, the calendar on the wall looked like
on the wall
the day before
right.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yeah. So and now it says this December. So
okay.
I mean, you got to see where it goes, I guess.
Yeah.
I think regardless if it's from what I saw, it looks pretty. It looked funny. So if it is anything, that's got to be some kind of feat to make a show, I would assume.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We? So, but speaking of shows, now I saw a really good animated show, Back to ThetaCon.
Ooh.
Did you hear about this? It was all over the news.
I did hear about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Your boy, CYKOKO.
Yeah.
By Rob Fieldman.
Yeah. Your boy Rob, my boy CYKOKO. Yeah. That's funny.
Psycho KO by Rob Feldman, friend of the Pinecast, right?
Yeah.
Shout out.
Doesn't listen, but he's still
premiered. He listens.
No, he doesn't.
He listens.
No, he doesn't. Stop.
I know there's
odds.
No, there to this episode or in general, because he mentioned bringing up to me a point that I made that he didn't like from a while ago. So
seriously?
Yeah. So
interesting.
Yep. So he listens occasionally. Yeah. I mean,
I bet
when he's got time.
Strig told him. Strig listens.
No, Rob listens occasionally. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, if you listen to like if you listen like once a month, that's like
Rob's a
pretty good.
busy dude, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I have no like
Hollywood
honestly,
Rob.
like, yeah,
Are you kidding me?
that's
You
fine.
kidding me? Hollywood Rob?
He's got
Shit.
way better things to do than listen to us. Pretty much everybody does. So I'm not. That doesn't bother me if people don't listen.
Yeah, but this show was fucking great, right?
Yeah, no, it was great. It was, he went for like the Scooby Doo vibe. I could totally see that.
But it was like it was clean and modern, but it was still
For
in that
sure.
sense. It was yeah.
Yeah, there was some cheesy dad jokes in there, which you would expect.
He had a real. They all delivered, man. I mean, on those lines, like
Especially
fucking,
Governor Kreskin.
Kreskin.
Kreskin
what
came
can we say?
solid. Ooh.
Watch out for that guy. He's going places.
I loved it when Psycho said, "You sound desperate," and then hung up on him. What do you mean to come fix your phone?
That was funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
spoiler alert! Sorry, guys, if you weren't there.
Oh well, I mean, maybe they'll see that the only good thing Replays got going
Ooh,
is Psycho. Look forward to seeing more of that. That was fun.
yeah, absolutely, that was fun. It was, I like how it followed the comic book as well. And a lot of Psycho early drops, like it was one of the special airdrops that he did way back in the day was like the T Fuel volcano, like it was a surfing down the volcano with like the T Fuel guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool how it like kind of seeing it all work into how it played into the episode. So yeah, I thought it was cool. We were there for a Hollywood premiere.
Big time Hollywood premiere. Yeah.
Speaking of Hollywood, we were part. Were you part of the ThetaCon Tuffle?
I was.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. So we had a live ThetaCon Tuffle. I think Aragorn was lucky enough to take that down.
Lucky, that dude's been he's been so hot lately.
Yeah.
Fucking and everything.
Blue Steel.
Yeah.
He's been winning it. Everything he joins, he wins. It's pretty crazy. So he won that. He got a nice ThetaCon for that too.
Oh yeah.
And then also the previous day or earlier that day, I can't remember. It's all a blur. We had the WWZ for the Zillas too.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, like that did not go off. Like these live events didn't go off the way I thought they would. Like I thought there'd be a lot more like noise and interaction and just, people getting hyped. And it was like people just still dropping like GIFs.
Well, I didn't like how my Get Wrecked and then only Popper came out, so you couldn't see the Get Wrecked on the screen.
No, that was beautiful. Yeah, you were just pumping me up there. It was like, go Popper.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, but that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was rigged, obviously.
Sure.
It was fun. Somehow Zilla and Space Brood, the two people so Zilla and Space Brood are the last two, and it's not even close.
No chops.
But the first one out was Charlie, and those three came down together. So, the rumor is Charlie must have been snoring in the car or farting or something. So they made him out first, and Space and Zilla were like, all right, let's just we'll get everybody else out and we'll play this.
At one point of the Zilla Tuffle, he was just running away with it, and he had to change the prompts because it was like too obvious, right?
Every single time he was attacked, he was missed. He didn't get attacked, and every single attack he made, he was connecting. Yeah. Oh, it's this realm. Oh yeah, it's the realm. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, it was the cave, I think.
Yeah, the realm where you can't get attacked, but everybody else can. I like that realm. Let's play in that realm again.
But he didn't win, right?
No, he didn't win. Space Brood won. That was bragging. That one was bragging rights only. So
yeah. Well, hey, what happened with that other event where we fought a boss?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
We fought that we had to beat the boss,
Yeah, you had to beat the
the
Ranger
Zilla, right? And
Ah.
I didn't hear anything else about that. That's odd. We might have to put that on a count up.
Wow. This is breaking news, guys. I mean,
So there was another event, right? It was defeat the Ranger Zilla, and if you defeat,
well, does everybody understand? Like with WWZ, it's not just this everybody comes in free for all battle. There's also, once you set up these gyms, you can go in and you can set up bosses, like the Humble Zilla,
right? Humble stuff
being one of them, and you basically go in and you fight the bosses. And this one was, the Ranger Zilla was a brand new custom that he created, as in the Texas Rangers. And if you beat the Ranger Zilla while there was supposed to be a draw to win it. And yeah, like you said, I didn't hear anything about it.
And I know I won.
Yeah.
I know I
I beat the Ranger. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
First chance too.
Same here.
So I'm sure we'll hear back from his people.
Yep. We will. I'm sure of it. Let me see. There's probably Yeah, we'll have to get back to you on that one, because that's a great call. I totally forgot about that.
And we will be right back.
This week's episode is brought to you by Dr. Theta's Community Guardian Node. Theta's premier community guardian node, where you can stake your Theta if you don't run your own guardian node. Best of all, 100% uptime, so you do not miss any rewards, and 0 fees, so you earn 100% of your T-Fuel. Trusted by Theta Labs, you can easily stake directly within your wallet. Simply go to the Staking tab, choose Delegated Guardian Node, and find Dr. Theta's Guardian Node. Quick, simple, reliable, and best of all, safe, as the coins never leave your wallet. Stake with the Doc today. This week's episode is brought to you by GuardiansOfTheta.com, offering 0% one-click Theta Guardian staking with random monthly token giveaways. Guardians also airdropped everyone staking with him an NFT that you're able to stake and earn T-Vibe. 100% uptime, 0 fees, random giveaways, what's not to love? Stop paying 4% and come join the fam with Guardians of Theta.
Papa Max, yeah. Papa Max. Papa Max Podcast. Papa Max Podcast.
The other part of the weekend for Zilla was the poker tournament that happened on Friday night, and you were not a part of that.
No, technically I was there.
What do you mean technically you were there?
I stopped in to say hi and that I wasn't going to play. What?
How's that being there?
That was there showing support. What do you mean?
Okay. I don't think so, but okay. But yeah, no, it was obviously there's no need, like if you're not into poker, there's no need to play, but he had 28 guys. Dude, so I sat down at the table, and I think there was 4 tables of 7 to start with, and we get 2 hands in and the blinds go up. It's like, wait a minute. What the heck? We played 2 hands of poker. Like, I've never heard of such a thing. Like, I'm going to get blinded out before it even gets around to me. But Simon from Open Theta came over and sat down next to me, and I don't know. I think he might have had a drink or 2 before he sat down. He's feeling
Simon? No.
Yeah.
No. Oh, okay. No, not him.
Is he even old enough to drink?
He is.
I don't know. I'm gonna need to see proof. But yeah, dude, that guy he couldn't miss. He could not miss the whole time I was awake. He was just hitting. So he did pretty well, but he did not win it all. Shout out to NFT Theta Purveyor. Not only did he win season 1 poker championship, which he was probably wearing the shirt all over the place. I don't know if you saw that. He also took down this tournament and won himself a custom Zilla.
Is that a double crown?
That is the definition.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I mean, I would have rather won Mio in the championship, but what are you going to do?
Right.
So, yeah. But we also, I mean, so we had our live show there, and then we also, I don't know if you were even in the room for it, but we were on the main screen there with our fight for
Main
CMC.
Oh, I
Yeah,
did. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 15-minute interview that I don't know that anyone really paid much attention to.
I
But-
think they did because Amy was talking to me about it. She said that sounded really cool.
nice.
They'd Amy.
Well, listen,
Friend of the
Amy
podcast.
is like she is super. And Brian is great. Sarah, who was helping out, that ThetaCon team, they are great. Great people. So
You know what's funny? Doc was the odd man out this ThetaCon. I didn't get much of Doc Theta.
yeah,
But-
he was there. He was playing poker. That's for sure.
He was sure.
He yeah, not drinking at all.
Is that right?
Yeah, just like last year. Yeah. At one point, dude, he comes over. So Simon had to, I forget what he did, but Simon's away from his seat. Doc comes over. He's still playing, mind you, on his own table. He comes back from the bathroom or whatever and sits down in Simon's seat and just starts playing his cards. He did. And he
Wow.
won he won the hand. He also had King. I checked afterwards. Very, very unusual set of circumstances to sit in somebody else's seat and play their cards. But what are you gonna do?
As long as you win, it don't matter.
But I lost. So where's
You came in third.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You was a solid third.
I tied for third. Yes.
You t-
Yeah. Exactly. Everybody tied for third. I tied for third in WWZ and Tuffle as well. I tied for third all weekend. Why? I actually tied for third also in the those auctions, the bunch of auctions that went on. Nanaimo Trader, Raven Stealing Theta. Did you see that thing? That thing was nice.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Mitch won it, but I came in third.
You guys were like neck and neck, and I was like, "Oh man, who's gonna
So
who's gonna get this?"
close.
I think Mitch just eked you out at the end.
He did.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? And then speaking of Nanaimo Trader, how about Saturday evening-ish when that Etch-a-Sketch giveaway that we were supposed to do, apparently, like all of a sudden we're giving away
Our
this Etch-a-Sketch.
interns, dude, we've already gone through a set of interns this week, so we got a fresh batch.
That's good because I hope
Headed
these
up-
ones
Headed up by Molly. Hopefully she can stick
Molly?
because we do hire the lady interns. A lot of people don't think we do, but we do. So
we do.
it's
No.
yeah.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, it's so funny. Like, it reminded me of like Kevin. It was a Kevin moment for
Oh
sure.
boy.
Was it not? It was. Like that's what Kevin would have done. All of a sudden, he just and he had like the perfect perch for it too. He just gets up on the steps. There's like that little landing area at the bottom of the steps.
Yep.
Excuse me. Just like gets everybody going. Like, you got 5 mintle. Like, this is gonna change your life. Like, just giving the speech. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then does the final giveaway while everyone's still kind of hanging around. And granted, dude, it's not just ThetaCon people. Like, this was the hotel
happy hour.
Yeah.
Because I think I just got a margarita under the wire.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You weren't drinking margaritas. But yeah, that was funny. And so those light paintings, the metal prints, how
Mhm.
cool were they?
Very cool.
Very cool. Agreed. So I had at my table playing poker, I had Simon on the left of me and I had Brian Macer on the right of me. And they were going, like, those were the two that were really battling on the T-Fuel print that night.
Mhm.
That was the one that was currently up. And Simon, he kept trying. He's like, I'll fold this hand if you give me free shipping on it. I'll stop. Like, he was just because he wanted the T-Fuel one, but so he was leaving from ThetaCon to go on vacation somewhere else, and I don't think he had the capacity to be bringing that along with him as he was going.
Okay.
So he thought his plan was to send it home, and the shipping was just incredibly expensive. So he was bargaining for free shipping like the entire time we're playing poker. It was hilarious. And it's funny because he comes over to me. He's like, "I know you hate me, but it's like, dude, what do you mean? What do you mean I hate you?" So I hope he doesn't think that, because I did shout out Open Theta just the episode before about the tax help that they gave. I like that tax download. So shout out, Simon. We don't hate you. We love you, bro. I'm gonna have to ID check you though next time, just to make sure you are old enough to drink, because I'm not sure that's true.
Oh wow, that was sorry I missed all that fun.
Yeah, well, I just happened to have the right seat for that.
Yeah. What else?
How about Jordan Bain?
Your girl. Yeah.
She's awesome.
Yeah. Tell me more, Popper.
She's awesome. That's like, I don't think you need to say any more about it. She's a lot of fun. She reminds me so much, like her mannerisms remind me so much of my aunt, and it's like incredible. She is a funny person. She has the same kind of humor. She would not eat the grilled octopus though, and it was delicious. Shout out to Theta Amy for doing that, for ordering that. That was great.
I wouldn't eat that beet stuff again, I'll tell you that.
Dude.
Oh.
Okay.
They came out with more of that shit? Get that out of my face.
No, listen. You are absolutely correct. And I did eat it once because
I took it.
I mean, I ate it. It was not. I mean,
Dude, it's not coming out with a fresh tray of that shit.
How did it come? How did it like get passed out? You know what I mean? Like, how did it not just go back full?
It went. I mean, people took. I think they got people to take them on the first go round.
Yeah.
And then they go, "Oh, this was a success. Let's fucking do this again." Beets.
Yeah, it's not like the chicken on a stick. Like, give me that all night.
No, yeah, that was not optimal.
I was standing there next to Aragorn when they came by with the beets. He's like, "What's this? Beets? No thanks." Yeah, that was a strange one. I'll be honest with you. That one But yeah. So how about Kyler?
Kyler, fucking
Yeah.
Kyler. Jeez. He's going to be on the show probably coming to TM.
I mean, he already was on the show once.
Again, probably.
Yeah, I mean,
soonish.
He seems to have some stuff that he wants to talk about. So, hey, we're here, Kyler. You got our DMs, so.
Once again, the most exciting person in his presentation,
I mean, he just brings the energy, right?
He does. And he brought some pogs too. Did you get one? I got one.
I did. I got the last one. And, I came through hero style for him and got him a Poppin' Mags mug.
Well, we got him up. Oh, you got him a Poppin' Mags mug. Good call, Popper. Good call.
We had because we had well, all right. So we gave everybody that showed up to our live show that sat in a seat got a mug. And some people left them. Some people just pulled the styrofoam off them and crumpled it up and left, you know what I mean? And just left a huge mess.
There was a lot
of animals.
No, there was a lot of God Mode Unlocked fans there too that,
yeah. Well, dude, no, there was a bunch of animals and there was a lot of cleaning up that I did after the animals. And I'm sure that those were the billions and billions that don't really listen and didn't do good on the quiz. We
did purchase 60 of them.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Because it was cheaper than 50. Smart shopper. But I did. Can I issue a quick apology? So I wasn't going to blame the intern because we already fired that person no longer works with us. But They nudged the Magnum just over the horizon. Me, I'm a perfectionist, but that one snuck through. So it's not just flush. There's like a little blue underneath it. So if you see that,
Yeah.
that was Terrence, not cool Terrence. But I'll take the fall. Don't blame Terrence on it. Terrence don't work here anymore.
Okay.
And yeah, but the mugs seem pretty cool. I mean, NFT Theta Purveyor,
Yeah.
he seemed to be too small for him, but
Only 15 ounces. What's the matter with you?
sorry.
15 ounce coffee mug. Might as well have been a thimble.
But yeah, no, Kyler was electric boogie woogie woogie woogie.
Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully more. You know, maybe you'll get your girl Jordan on. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
When she's ready to do so.
Well, no, it's not. It's the interns, dude. I don't do this. I don't do the scheduling anymore.
When when Jordan comes knocking, I'm not gonna leave it to our interns, Popper. Come on.
I don't know, man. We're Zilly award winners now. You know,
so is Blaze.
Congratulations, Blaze. Congratulations.
Man, this ThetaCon was so it was so much to process from it. When I got home, I just took the next 5 days off and I said, I'm not even going to work. I'm just gonna stay home and I'm just gonna process this because it was a lot to process this year, I think.
Well, speaking of processing on the way home, so I got this awesome email from American Airlines for my flight home.
Shout out
To the dirtbags at American Airlines. I got upgraded according to them from my seat 14D, which if you happen to ride American, there's 3 on each side, and D would be a nice aisle seat, to 19B, which that's a center aisle. That's a center seat. Ooh. So somehow 14B is like, common, and 19B was premium upgrade. So thank you, American Airlines. Put me 5 rows back and in the middle. Appreciate it.
Oh, so you didn't fight that?
The flight was full. There was no fighting it. All the seats were assigned. No idea. This is a whole kind of nonsense they had. It was like originally JetBlue. No idea. And then guy in 19C wants to like take the armrest. Yeah, right.
I tack the window, and I will just always try to give the mine. I'm not fighting for that because that person has the middle seat,
Yeah, so. That's the standard move, but this guy wanted to try to take it, so he that wasn't not up in here.
He fucked around and found out.
It was just a not up in here situation.
Okay.
He had it on there, and I just gradually got him off of there, and then just took it over. So, yeah.
Okay.
You got the aisle, you got the window, I got the middle.
And somebody got your initial seat, but you did I think produce the email that said they got you your seat preference, which was middle.
Yeah, upgrade. It literally said it was an upgrade.
No extra charge though. So
thank you for no extra charge. Yeah. And I was concerned also about the parking situation, but that did end up working out.
Okay.
But
small miracles, man.
Oh yeah, no, that was a big one. But hey, the one great thing from our show, I mean, everybody that showed up got something, right? We were throwing candy at people, which was pretty cool.
Did we mention Andrea was our guest? Did you mention?
Was she really our guest? Like it was such a debacle. It really was.
What do you mean? There's a limited edition Olive Garden story floating out there somewhere. That if you know, right?
Yeah.
So that came up big that weekend also, unfortunately. And I know Jason really appreciated that story because he posted about it. The Olive Garden anyway. But
right.
I'm sorry, but that wasn't good. Andrea wasn't good.
Anyway,
We weren't
it, I-
good.
it was just, yeah. I mean, listen, there was a lot of candy, and the best part of it was that I finally got to try these sour bat gummies out.
Yep.
And they were talked up pretty heavily pregame.
Mhm.
So I didn't think there
Did
was
they
any.
live up?
Dude, they lived up. They lived up. The only issue that I have with them is like serving size, one bag. There's no, they're just, and they're huge.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of them in a bag. But yeah, they were solid.
Yeah, they're very good. I will say, oh, shout out Theta York. He brought some of the ones that we didn't have in the lower 50 states. Like from the Haribo factory that were good. I think there was like a Frankenstein on it or something.
Oh,
Did you try that one?
no, I did
Oh.
not see those. No.
Oh, okay. Those were good. There was a lot of candy. But I will say the Andrew was talking up the smaller bats in the mini pack. Did you try any of those?
No, I didn't even see those.
Oh, well, they were there. They're good, but they don't. The bats have like the mixed colors flavors in it. Those big bats you had, but the small bats are individual, so they're all
Okay.
different colors, which I think kind of defeats the
Oh,
purpose.
gotcha.
So, but I think the big bats were a lot better. But yeah, you could
Yeah.
just house a bag very quickly. Of the
Oh,
bag.
definitely. Yeah. And honestly, nothing against Andrea on the show. Like it was very strange because last year we kind of went into the show not knowing what we were going to do, and Andrea saved it, right? Completely. Just showed up. We didn't realize that she was going to join us,
Yeah.
right? And at the time we didn't really know her. So it was like kind of like getting to know her, and the whole World of Women event had just happened, so we had that to talk about. But this year, I think we just kind of went into it, and it was like we just had a ton of inside jokes, and like nobody understood them because they're inside jokes.
What is it? So that was good. Like I had fun.
Oh, I had
I
fun
just-
too.
I don't
If
think
it-
it's listenable really too well.
No, that's not airing anytime at all. I think it got the point across. I heard that West One enjoyed it and is a willing guest at this point.
Really?
Yeah. So maybe sometime we'll be able to. He actually offered me a live interview with him on Rainy Street at about 1 a.m. That would have been Sunday morning, Saturday
Oh.
night. Yeah. I didn't take him up on that because I didn't have my recording equipment with me, but that would have been an interview, huh?
Yeah. You should've done that.
I should have.
You should have found a way to make that happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I should have.
He went on West 2. We had West 2 on
That's true.
twice, but West 1 has not been on P&M.
Yeah, and the other part of having Andrea on, it's like I don't know if you noticed, but she was up on stage talking a lot over the course of the weekend.
She was like on every panel almost.
Exactly. So I kind of felt bad having her again, and like I don't know. I feel like she probably would have had more fun just like being in the studio audience.
No.
You don't think so?
Did you see the stickers in the stickers she had made out and the pins?
They were cool.
How cool were those?
They were very cool. Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's the tradition right there.
All right. Well, listen. Next year, I pledge to make it
Well,
better.
just bring your notes. Yeah.
Dude.
Hey, you know what though? It doesn't. But it doesn't need to be.
Nobody else had any notes. That's the problem.
Okay,
Only
but
I did.
Yeah, but
So
time
I was
out.
able
So
to supply 20 minutes of content, and then the other 40 were just mayhem.
Okay, but because think about last year though, we did the live show, which was also kind of mayhem, and then we did the show with just us separately in our boardroom,
which was
Remember?
terrible.
No, that was great.
No,
what are you talking about?
was
That was great.
It was not.
What?
It was you two talking
Okay.
about Uber rides.
You talked about something. I think you brought up.
No,
Roland
I
Lemon.
didn't. Yeah,
You did. Why
for
is this
2
good
minutes?
for-
It was an hours and a half, and 2 minutes of me asking one question.
My
That was
my
real
good
good.
friend Jordan will tell you, who she's been in the biz. There are no small parts, Popper.
I'm not complaining about the small part. I'm just saying it was terrible.
Then do better. That's all.
I could do way better. Way better. But when you two were drinking and just chit-chatting, like chatty Cathy's going back and forth about whatever you're talking about, I'm not following.
Okay. All right.
Exhibit Black Mirror. Exhibit 1.
We didn't even get to talk about Black Mirror too much.
Thank goodness. You already ruined one whole episode with it.
That's a very good rated episode, Popper.
That is not. Even Mrs. Popper agrees. And she doesn't agree with me very often. She's Team Mags, but she said that episode was terrible. And 2,
that's neither here nor there.
No, it is all here and there, not neither.
Neither.
No. I had something else. Oh, she's like, oh, Mag is sending me pictures. She's like, why aren't you sending me pictures? I was like, what do you want me to send you pictures of Mags? Like, what?
Oh, this was breaking. Hold on, time out. So Ivory went up with part of the team on stage. Did you see this? So I didn't even know who this guy was. Ivory goes up, and who else went up with Ivory? There was it Slick? Slick went up, right?
Why are we talking about this?
And then Andrew came up. This Andrew guy, like Andrew 2, not Andrew 1 who won the big contest, but Andrew 2 came up.
Okay.
Did you see that?
I
was like, where did this guy come from? I'm like, I've heard about Slick. Yep. I've heard about Ivory. He's been on the show, and I thought that was just funny because they were just everyone was giving their names.
When was this?
Well, because I think it might have been during lunch one of those times, and they were saying so this guy Andrew was getting bombarded. This lady was like, so what, you're not an engineer? And the guy Andrew, he couldn't he's like, no, I'm an accountant or something like that. He's like, I'm not an engineer. Do you remember that?
I think I heard about it afterwards. I don't think I was there for that.
That was also funny. That was that was a good one. I hope that one was taped somewhere.
Guess you had to be there because I don't really find that funny.
I thought it was great. But
okay, cool,
sure,
good for you.
Great,
great,
cool.
Awesome, cool. All right, man. What else? Anything else from the weekend that we didn't hit on?
Anything else from the weekend that we didn't hit on? I'm sure there is. I'm sure there was.
Little Monster t-shirts. Did you get one?
I did not.
You didn't?
I did not. No.
I did.
Did you get one?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. They
You
were
had a big giant pile. Yeah, you had a big giant pile. Swampy actually found
hats?
his own. ThetaZilla trucker hats. Yeah,
those are nice.
Meta for the metas.
For the metas.
Yeah, no. Swampy was able to find his one of one little monster, and
oh no shit.
Yeah, got the t-shirt for it.
Damn, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
And we've already talked about the D's Nuts t-shirts.
So yeah, and people actually wearing them there too.
Oh, the laugh track. You know what?
Yeah.
The laugh track?
Oh man,
how
that
fun
was, cool.
was that, dude?
Yeah, that was kind of fun. So basically, right after our podcast ended, there was the taping of a laugh track for the Psycho KO show, not for the premiere, as that was already prepared, but going forward, we will be getting credited into the credits for the laugh track. So we basically just got the cues from Rob Feldman as to what kind of action was going on and what he needed from us. And, basically the goal was to try to get the last laugh in before it stops. So then that way, when it airs, you can be like, oh, did you hear that last laugh? That was me.
I got anything else? Want to wrap that
No.
up? Or?
Yeah, no, I think that was it was a pretty cool ThetaCon. I had an enjoyable time. It was more low key, I felt, than the other one, just because things were spread out a bit more. We had a little more time to at the end of the night to just not be wasn't as crazy, it seemed like. But
Right.
I had a great time, and listen, I pledge that if we do have a live show again next year, I'll come more prepared, and I hope that you can say the same.
I can say the same, sure.
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be a big ask for you. All you have to do is- the bar's low.
Yeah, no, I could say that. That'd probably be the professional thing to do.
All
Now
right.
that we are Zilly Award winning, so.
Oof, I know. I feel a little pressure from it, but what are you gonna do?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
All right. Well, we had a great time. I hope everybody made it home safely. I know Theta York made it home safe. He had a nice picture of the Papa Mags mug in front of his fireplace. I'll tell you, it has been cool seeing pictures of these mugs by a few different of the 10s and 10s. So we are appreciative of that. We hope that you enjoy them. Oh, I did want to say I saw somebody drinking beer out of one of our mugs.
Really?
Yeah, a can of so newsflash, a can of beer fits perfectly into the coffee mug.
No way.
Yeah, perfectly.
Wow.
And I guess it's good for breakfast too. But no, yeah, have a good time as always, and yeah, we'll see you on the boards.
You have been listening to the Pops and Mags Pinecast. Music provided by Sushi Cat. Like what you hear? Send that cat a very nicely worded compliment on Twitter @JustAddSpam. Pops and Mags is a Scumbag Hat production in association with Pam's Day Spa.